So this is the sands door you just saw, and if we close it, as you can see it closes, and I put TNT everywhere because I made a smaller version, and this version sucks now, and now my game is dead. Okay, so now that this disgusting version of the sands door is gone, let's go look at the new version. So this is the new version of the sands door, and as you can see, it is a lot smaller than the old one. This one is 3 blocks wide instead of 4 blocks wide, and the opening and closing is a lot faster, so that's the closing. It's also really fast and really in sync, and it's just beautiful in every way. The sides retract into the walls at the exact same time. It's beautiful and majestic. So now we're gonna learn how to build it. So first thing you need is the piston layout and the blocks. So in front of me, I kind of built up the first layer and where the input will be, so you can just copy that. So that'll be the front layer where Sans' skull will be. And then if we just head around to the back, this is what the back will look like, and the blue and the nether brick are the eyes, the black wool will be the nose, and the bone blocks are the teeth. So if we just look at this sands door again, so the front layer are all of these quartz blocks, which is the skull, and then here are the eyes, the nose, and the teeth. Kind of looks weird in this formation without all the slabs and stuff, but yeah. So that's how you build up your layout, and then once you did that, you can build the frame in front like this to cover up all of these blocks. And now we are ready to start the build. So I'm gonna go get my stuff and we're gonna start. So the things you need for this build are in my HUD bar, so just take a screenshot or pause the video or whatever you need to do. And you're also going to need these things in my inventory, so just copy this or whatever. Get a handful of them if you want to. And now we are going to start the door. So next to these 2 pieces of redstone, you're going to put 2 note blocks with 2 pieces of redstone on top. And you're going to put 2 blocks like this. And you're going to put a 2-tick repeater on this block on both sides. And you're going to put a block in front of both of those repeaters, and sticky pistons facing upwards on both of those blocks. And you're going to put observers facing towards these pistons, and you're going to put another observer coming from the bottom, and you're going to put a block in front of these pistons, and a 3-tick repeater going into this piston over here. So 3 ticks, okay. And now you're going to put an observer facing upwards into this piston over here on both sides. And then you're going to take your normal piston, which I did not get, so also make sure you get a normal piston. So I'm going to put that over here on the corners like this, and we're going to put observers facing upwards with a block on top, and a piece of redstone, and another observer like this, and then another block again, and then 2 1-tick repeaters facing inside, I guess. And you're going to put 2 dots of redstone and 2 blocks like that to extend the top pistons. And then we're going to put, not an observer, a dropper facing the back, if I can get that, on both sides. And then we're going to put a hopper going into both of those droppers, and we're going to put a non-stackable item like your sword or your shovel or whatever you picked into those droppers. And then to the side, we're going to put 2 blocks and put our comparators on those blocks like that. So it takes the output from this hopper, and we're going to just break through over here and put 2 observers just like that. Make sure you do have blocks here because that's important for the double piston extender. And now I need my note blocks again, and we're going to put 2 note blocks behind these observers like this, and we're going to put 2 pieces of redstone just like that behind those note blocks, and you're going to put a block in front of this comparator. So now let me just see if I missed anything. Okay, so now you also need to power these bottom pistons. So to do that, we're going to get an observer and put them facing outside like this, and then put 2 more observers going towards the back, and then 2 more facing towards these middle pistons, and you're going to put your 2 blocks. So now we should get the full 4x4 in the front, and these 2 double piston extenders should extend and this bottom one will not retract once we open it, so let's just see what happens. So we have our full 4x4 in the front. These double piston extenders extended. These haven't extended yet because they're not getting powered. And if we just open it, there we go. So these should stay out like this, so you can just put those blocks back. So now we are going to do these blocks and the retraction for these pistons. And to do that, we are going to put a note block in front of these observers, and then observers going into these pistons, and that's going to power those blocks. And now to retract these pistons, we're going to put redstone on top like this. Right? Is that right? No, that's not right. Don't put redstone on top of those note blocks. You're going to put observers facing the outside with blocks in front, and a piece of redstone and a 3-tick repeater like this. So you can do that on both sides. And then you can put your glass on top of these note blocks like that. And the reason we do that is so they don't make noise while the door opens and closes. And then you're going to put 2 observers facing upwards into this piston, so that's going to retract it. And now our Sans door should be fully completed. So that's the closing. We got our beautiful Sans boy, and it should all open nice and sync. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this kind of silly tutorial on this door that I made when I was bored. And who knows, maybe we'll get to see the 5x5 version eventually. But I don't know, we don't have that yet. So hope you enjoyed this epic tutorial on this epic door. And I'll see you later. Goodbye. Yee.